So, I get a lot of questions about planning overlanding adventures. How do you find places to go? How do you find campsites? How do you plan your route? I have an entire 45-minute video on how to plan overlanding adventures that you can watch using the link up in the top right corner. Yeah, it's kind of long, but I cover all of those questions and more. But what if there were an easier way? By now, we've all heard stories about people using AI like ChatGPT to write essays or to do their job even, and I thought, what if I just let ChatGPT plan my next adventure?
Skynet begins to learn at a geometric rate. It becomes self-aware.
Screw it. I'm gonna do it anyways, and you're invited to come along. Oh, and John and my dogs are coming too. That's cool. So I said to ChatGPT, plan a detailed itinerary for a 4-day overlanding off-road adventure to the Lost Coast, California area, including locations for dispersed camping and places to stop for gasoline and water.
I've come to find out here on the road so many men with talent, only a few have the soul. As I'm looking at my face in the water, I'm wondering if I am alone. Maybe I'm no better than the man who pays $1 for a fish. Maybe I'm no different than the ones who are running all of this. Well, I'm just searching for a peace of mind, and I'm just a traveler passing through for time.
All Beach. Couple people here. I think those guys are just hanging out. They're definitely camping down there. They're definitely camping back there. And there's another few camp spots like tucked into the trees back there too. It's not that windy. I think I'd rather be out here. But we're gonna check out the spot real quick and let you know what we decide. Alright, so we're just parked up on the beach here. There's like fire rings like everywhere here. There's your daily dose of hippie right here. Yeah, other than a few cars. I mean, like I said, it's kind of a well-known spot, I guess, especially nowadays. But other than a few cars, it's pretty quiet here. All you hear is the ocean. I'm gonna walk around for a little bit. I think the dogs are liking being out of the car finally. John was wondering how high the tide is gonna get, and I told him I don't care because I'm in the rooftop tent. I don't think it's gonna get that high. But I mean, I guess it comes up to here, huh, John? It's pretty wet right there.
Well, all the fire rings are back there.
Yeah, I'm guessing the fire ring area is safe because, you know, there's somebody be pretty stupid to build a fire ring where the tide's gonna come up, right? Dude, we were literally it looked further away for some reason, but we were literally right next to the water. That's crazy. I think this pile of rocks confused me. That's what it is. All right, I set the dogs free. The little one, Gandalf, is marking his territory, I guess. I'm not camping right there, Gandalf. That's we're gonna get wet for sure. And Maya just is explorer, I guess. She just totally spaces out, starts sniffing around and just gets lost. So I'm gonna keep an eye on her. This guy just kind of follows you wherever you go. And yes, his name is Gandalf, as in Gandalf the Grey. And in case you're wondering, Gandalf is obviously a mini schnauzer, and Maya, the big dog, is our giant schnauzer. A lot of people aren't familiar with that breed, but yeah, there is a giant schnauzer, and she's about 90 pounds, so she's pretty big. That water comes up. Maya, come. Come. Good girl. All right, guys, so I'm checking in with the, the overlord ChatGPT here. It says, day 1, start the day early and drive from your starting location to the Lost Coast area in California. Check. Stop at Garberville for a gas station to refuel your vehicle and stock up on water and supplies. No check. So when we looked at the map, Garberville is like north of where we used Usall Road to enter into this area. So we stopped at a different town called, what was it, Laytonville, right, John? Mm-hmm. Laytonville for gas. But that's all right. I mean, Garberville is just a little bit north of here. And there is another road that comes down into Usall Beach. It's just, you're hooking up north and then kind of looping back down south. But that's all right. Not too bad. Proceed towards the Lost Coast and enter the Kings Range Conservation Area, which we are in right now, and find a suitable dispersed camping spot along Usall Road, which runs parallel to the coast. Technically, we are along Usall Road here, out on the beach. Set up camp and spend the evening enjoying the scenic beauty of the Lost Coast, and that is exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to set up and then just hang out for a little bit and maybe talk about making some food when we get hungry and just kind of enjoy this. Like, it'd be cool if that dude and those dudes weren't there, but we can't be that selfish, right? You got to share. As long as they're picking up after themselves and packing out what they brought in, because there's a lot of trash around here, guys. Like, I don't even have enough garbage bags, I don't think, to pick up after all these people here. So if you're planning to come out here or go anywhere, like, come on, guys, like, take your trash out. Like, you do that at home, I'll go to your house and do that, I swear. I'll find out who you are, and I'll go to your house, and I'll dump all my trash on your front lawn. And we'll see how you like that. Because Mother Nature don't like this. All right. Here goes Bruce Lee with the Helinox action. That was 37 seconds of your life, John. Guys, this thing's legit. It's like actual bug zapper. It's like as loud as my giant one that I have in my backyard.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap.
These grip stick things, chip clips, are good for like everything. These are like little mini pancakes. Perfect. So day 2. Wake up early and explore nearby Usal Beach and Usal Creek for some breathtaking views. Well, I got out of the tent by 7, so that's early enough, right? And we already kind of played around on the beach and took a look at the creek. And the views are pretty breathtaking. It's like foggy this morning. It'll kind of look nice with the mist like rolling over the hills and everything. And let's see, continue driving along Usal Road, which we will be doing. Making sure to stop at popular spots like Needle Rock or Jones Beach for photo opportunities and exploration. So I've got everything packed up, finally. It took me a while because I've been like struggling with more comfortable sleep in the GFC rooftop tent. Because, you know, if you've seen my gear video, like I went over the tent a little bit and talked about how crappy the stock foam mattress is. It's only 2 inches. Pretty picky on what I sleep on. So what I did was I left the foam one in there this time and then put my Xped Mega Mat over that, the 4-inch one, over that. And I slept great. Like that's probably the first time where I didn't just say I slept okay, but I slept great. The problem is when I was at home, making sure I can still close the tent because it's such a low profile tent if you don't know about the GFCs. Played around at home where I have both mattresses in there and it closed like pretty easily. Like it's just a matter of getting all the air to rush out of it so that you're not trapping air in it and makes it difficult to shut. But struggle bus this morning. Like John's like watching there, like going, shaking his head probably, going like, this is why I sleep in my car and I don't have a rooftop tent. But finally got it to close. It's a little bit tight. I mean, it's a little bit like bowing at the center of it where the honeycomb plastic roof material is. Not like terrible, but not where I want it to be. Like it probably took me like a few tries this time. Like I think I was literally there for like 40 minutes, like trying to get it to close the way I want it to close. So I got to figure that out. Not willing to give up the good night's rest. So I guess maybe sometimes I just got to struggle with it and sometimes it'll be easy to close. I don't know. We'll see.
Why won't you close? Why won't you close? Why won't you close? Why won't you close?
But anyways, we're going to roll on out of here and follow these directions. Continue driving along Usal Road, which goes for quite a while. And we will pass some spot called Needle Rock. I don't know about Jones Beach. I got to check on the map. I didn't really see that when I looked at the map the other day. And if we keep reading this, keep an eye out for camping areas along the road for potential sites to spend the night. If needed, stop at Shelter Cove to refuel and fill up your water supply. I don't know that there's a gas station in Shelter Cove. Find a dispersed camping spot near Shelter Cove or near the coast to camp for the night. So, not very specific instructions, but, you know, we'll figure it out, right? All right, that's it. I'll catch up with you guys when we find something cool to look at. I can't even tell what that is. No, that's a RAV4, huh? Yeah, I think that's a RAV4. Anyways, it looks like it's been here quite a while. I couldn't even tell what it was till I like looked at the back and I was like, oh, okay.
Crazy.
Yeah. Maybe, I mean, we are near Humboldt. Maybe Bigfoot got a hold of it or something. All right, continue. So we made it down to Needle Rock Visitor Center off of Usal Road and found something really cool down here. Nice lady who volunteers down here at the visitor center named Liz let us know that something called The Barn is available tonight, and we're the first people she's seen all day here since actually since Labor Day itself. so a couple days ago. Let me show you what the barn is. So here it is, guys. When I looked up information on Needle Rock Visitor Center, I found that there are some walk-in campsites that are available. I thought they were just like primitive sites. I didn't even look closely enough to see that the barn here is an actual campsite. There's a fee for it, obviously. It's run by the state, and they don't have like car camping spots available here per se, only like walk-in primitive sites. And the barn, like I said, I had no idea about the barn. So we paid, John and I together, $38, $30 for one vehicle, $8 for an additional vehicle. And I don't usually want to pay for campsites, but I mean, this looks like something that you don't do every day. So let me show you around. I don't know, I guess we'll call this overlanding cribs. The following is a Forerunner Adventure Cribs special presentation.
I love when the good news coming in on a day to
My phone.
Yeah, we're in the dining room right now. We got John making us some salad and some sandwiches because we're having a really late lunch. There's our bear box. We got a complimentary fire extinguisher. And here's the master bedroom where the magic happens. So you got 4 like platforms in here. And everything's like windowed up. There's no insulation, obviously, it's a barn after all. But we got like plexiglass windows, and it's like nice and cozy in here. And look, they even got a smoke detector just in case. Safety first. We got a little porch right here with a little rocking chair swing bench going on. And then out in the backyard, we've got another picnic table, a big old fire ring, and I don't know about you guys, but that's a pretty sweet view. And it's foggy today, but you know what? If it were bright and sunny out, it'd probably be pretty warm. So I'm liking it. I'm digging it. I'm glad we came down here and figured out that this is available to camp in. So yeah, if you guys are interested in the spot, the barn, it's all publicly available information online. If you just look up Needle Rock Visitor Center in Los Costas, California area, and you get pretty much all the info you need. Just don't skip over the important stuff like the barn, like I did. All right, I'm gonna get some grub going on, and I'll check in with you guys when we get a little more settled in here. So John is eating beef stroganoff. What brand is that again?
Peaks.
Peaks beef stroganoff. He says it's peak beef stroganoff. He says it's pretty good. And I am having an Alpine Air Foods spicy sausage bolognese, which I gotta say is not bad for a freeze-dried meal. I know, like in the past, I think in one, maybe 2 videos, I talked about the brand Mountain House, and like, I mean, it's okay, it's food, but not really my favorite. Like, I wouldn't want to like eat one of those more than like once in a row. But this one, I mean, it tastes like real food. And what did I have yesterday? I don't remember anymore.
Three beans chili, Max.
3-bean chili mac. I think that was a Peak one, right? I think the Peak brand 3-bean chili mac, and like that one tasted like there's no meat in that one, but it tasted like food. Again, I wouldn't want to eat it more than like a couple nights in a row, but like definitely better than some of the other freeze-dried meals I've had. Like I think I've had like Backpacker's Pantry, not that great. Mountain House already said. I mean, the ones I've had weren't the greatest. And then there was some other brand I don't remember, but it was like I think it was like more like vegetarian stuff just to try it, and that one wasn't good either. Even though I don't remember the name, not super helpful to you guys. But yeah, I would try if you guys are getting this stuff. Alpine Air and then Peak. So far, so good. We'll try more flavors and find out if they stand the test of time, I guess. All right, so we're gonna keep eating these hot bags of food here. I don't know what else to call it. And we'll catch up with you. Oh, there's another camper like just down the way from here. And we were talking for a while. Really cool guy from Southern California. He's riding his bike all across California, doing some camping. Said he just started camping like this year, I think. And he picked out a really cool spot down there. I don't want to invade his privacy, so I didn't bring the camera down there, but it's like tucked into the trees, and he's like right next to this little creek, so he gets to listen to the babbling creek. Falling asleep tonight, it's pretty awesome. But yeah, Needle Point Visitor Center, like I said, several walk-in spots plus this barn here. So if you guys are checking out the Lost Coast, you're most likely spending a couple nights here, right? So if it's a weekday, like I think they're pretty quiet on weekdays from what I understand. Definitely check it out. It is first come, first serve. So, and talking to Liz down at the visitor center, the barn does get taken up real quick. So I would try to get here early if you want to be able to take the barn, which accommodates up to 4 people. Obviously, they're not paying me. The state of California is not paying me for an ad or anything, but so far I dig it. I mean, it's a little bit different than our normal, like, you know, me in the rooftop tent, John in his car. And it's to be able to kind of sprawl out. It's almost like, not that we rough it or anything by any means, but this is like a little bit step up, I think, from what we normally do. We even got like an outhouse down the road there. All right, check in with you guys later. So this is home for the night. Dogs are all tucked in. John's back on the other side of the room. And here's where I'm sleeping tonight. See you guys in the morning.
A young man not much younger than I. Don't you know that you got your whole life to be worried about all the things that are bringing you down? Will you fall in love? Will you get the girl? You've been dreaming up ways that you'll save the world from past mistakes or the human race. You got time, and everybody says it passes you by, but don't go thinking that's how it has to be.